Welcome. This is going to be an unboxing of the expansion to the game Sword and Sorcery. This expansion is known as Vastaryous Lair. You will need the original Sword and Sorcery box to play this. This is an expansion. It hasn't been opened. It's brand new in shrink. Let's get to it. So we can see here very much thematic Sword and Sorcery. If you're familiar with the board game series, that is the logo, the font. It is quite dramatic, very evocative of that sword and sorcery sort of feeling with all those dungeons and the dragons and exploration and things like that. You can see there dragons on the front, an explorer hero there, looking up close so you can see some of the detail that is on that. You can see underneath the shrink we've got a matte sort of finish, that crisscross hatching which is there, and Vastaryous Lair down the bottom there. Let's have a look at the sides of the box. Fairly standard, plain-ish, I guess. Going around, same pretty much on all sides. I don't think I've missed anything which says that they're different. Let's look at the underside, and you can see there, hopefully see there, a very dark sort of version of what we saw on the front there. So that is the front side, and that's the back. So quite simplistic. It is not a simplistic game though. It's a very good, what we call a dungeon crawler as such. Let's slip the knife down the sides here. Remove that back bit of protective plastic, and we'll keep the rest of the plastic on to protect the game. That goes over there, and flip it over. Pull it off and up. Up it comes. You might be able to hear that. On the underside, no extra picture on the cover on the underside, but what we have here straight away, we have a few punch boards. One thing I really love about this game is the unique artwork that you get on the punch boards for each part of the dungeon, or in this case might be outside of the dungeon. I honestly don't know. I haven't looked much at this game. It's been on my shelf for quite some time. Looking at the reverse side, you can see there the difference. So there are differences. You can see we've got yellow down there, but on this reverse side we've got some red. We've got some green there, 37B. I'll flip that around so you can see that. 37B, and that'd be 37A there. So that's tile, I don't know what you call it, 37, 34. I'm about to sneeze again. I've had a bit of sneezing, excuse me, recently. Put that one over. I'm going to flip that around actually, just so that we've got these numbers here which match up. We've got 35A and 38A. We've got some heart tokens. Well, I missed out the tokens, didn't discuss them. You can see over there a few different tokens, and they're different on those two sides of those two there, but they look pretty much the same on both sides. We have heart tokens there, representing what looks like 10 health on one side, 5 on the other. We have 38B and 35B there. We now have 39, 36 and 40. A few more tokens here. I'll flip them over. You can see them. We've had 2s on that side, 10s on that side, transferred to 1s, but still 10s on those other side. They're 50s on the sides of those. So that might be hidden treasure. Let's zoom it out a little bit so you can sort of see the differences in the maps. You can see the red bits quite highlighted there. Next punch board, we have 42, 43, 41 and 44. A few flame tokens in the middle. Flipping it over, oh look, that one went red quite all of a sudden, quite completely really. And we have the all-important minis for Vastaryous Lair. Again, something I like about this game, I'll just pull this off, is the detail, not just the detail on these minis, but they're already pre-colored to a certain extent. Let's look at that one. That's the dragon that we saw on the front. Put my hand behind it so you can see it a bit more clearly. In fact, I don't know if this will help, bring that over just so we've got a bit of a background there. So there's the dragon that you can see. It is purple, so you can think of it as undercoated already, but a fair bit of detail, good detail on that to paint that one up. That would be brilliant and imposing when it goes onto your board. So that is the main monster, obviously. I'll put that one back. I can't remember how that went in. It's a bit silly of me, wasn't it? That's why I've got these unboxing videos, so I can remind myself. I think I went that one, maybe. Oh dear, got myself in all sorts of trouble now. Is it going to go in that way? No. Is it going to go in that way? Not quite. I had a feeling it went in that way. That's the way I think it went in. Yes. Okay, and other minis. Looks like there are 2 levels. Oh no, that goes all the way down to the bottom. I'll just cut this plastic open carefully without trying to kill myself and cause a whole lot of blood in the process. Probably at home going, oh my god, he's going to kill himself. No, not today, folks. I've got plenty more unboxing videos that I want to go through and do. So we have some smaller miniatures there. We have some green, some blue, which will represent, I know, in the end, having played the first game, different levels of basic to elite to veteran. I think green might be the basic. You might have blue might be the elite and red might be the veteran one there. So bringing them out. These are plastic miniatures. A couple of different poses there. You can see with the blue ones at least. On the green ones, again, a couple of different poses. Those 2 are the same, even though they're different colors. And then we have the red one. I'm a bit unhappy about the quality that is bent a little bit. You might be able to see there how that bends around. That, to me, not pleasing aesthetically. But that is sometimes what happens when you get miniatures in games like that. And just you can see the join there, which would need to be filled in, I think, a little bit if you wanted that to look even better and painted up. But they have glued it together. You can see the remnants of glue. I don't know if you can see that glistening in there at the end of my finger. But at least I don't have to take them out of a sprue and put them together, so I'm happy about that. You can see the horns on the red one. That's there, not on the blue one. That's there. I'll just lift this out. Now, it looks like there's place for cards there. Just lift this out, and there's nothing else in this box. So I'm not too sure what these spaces here are for. I think they might just be for when we punch these things out, they get stored there. But I'd be looking to maybe put a few Ziploc bags there to store these items in the slots that are there. I'll just punch 1 or 2 of these out, see how easy they come out. They come out fairly easily, which is good. Sometimes you do have a bit of a tear, or where the printing attaches and tears away. Not the case here. It's good quality thick board as well, which undoubtedly would match the thickness of the original game as well. So that is what you get in the box when you open it. This is the unboxing for Vastaryous Lair, part of the Sword and Sorcery family of games. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Allows you to see what's in the box, so you can see whether it's worth getting or not for your game, Sword and Sorcery, which you'd want to have already to play this, or just to see the miniatures because you might be interested in painting them up. Please subscribe to the channel to help me out. That is really helpful. I thank you in advance for doing that. And also give this a thumbs up or a like if you found it useful. Share it with friends if they are interested in this sort of thing for painting or for buying, or they might already have Sword and Sorcery and you play it at their place. My name is LeMonde. Please enjoy your gaming, and thank you for watching this video. This is LeMonde signing off.